We're back. Kane's Corner. Welcome back. I was just on. This mic's fucked. I don't know what's going on. This wire is very touchy. I think I need a new wire. But we are back. Be careful not to touch this. If not, I'll be taking it off the microphone. Oh well. Anyway, Good Manners Live. Excellent stuff. Got a little interesting at the end. This guy sitting in a movie theater with his 80-year-old grandfather, and he's 10 years old, and there's naked scenes on the movie screen, and he's, not that big a deal. I think it explains a lot. He puts the little few things in perspective. He's a horny guy. Kind of makes sense now. I don't know what happened in that movie theater. We only can imagine. We have to be left to our imaginations. So anyway, I didn't know what I was going to do this week. I actually asked Kevin Bristol if he wanted to come on for a few minutes. He's bowling tonight, so he won't be coming on. That's okay. Hopefully he goes on Mike and the Minifans if he can. He had a great show performance this week. Not a surprise. The bit was tired, weak, weird. The guy's a great fan. I mean, one of the best fans there is in the whole world. In the whole Minifan world, he's one of the best guys. I think he has basically universal, I don't want to say praise, but most everybody likes him. So he went in there. I think sometimes we overrate the performance. I think for a first performance, it was really good. I don't think you're going to get much better than that. But I think if he goes in there a bunch more times, he's going to be much better. So I'm not going to sit here and say like his performance was earth-shattering. I thought both his games were excellent. I thought he had some good banter back and forth. He found his spots, and that show was a great show. And it felt like it was going to end like 3 times, and they just kept going. Sorry. So excellent job by Kevin. Couldn't be happier for any fan other than more than him for getting his opportunity, making the most of it, and just going in and having a great time. I mean, that's the name of the game on the Kirk Minahan show is. What you want people to say is, your loosest or your best when you go on that show, So they say about me, stink on Kane's Corner, but on the show, I've been getting better. So I'll take it. And for him, he should be ecstatic. And I know he is. I think he's just a class act. It's a great guy. So very happy for Kevin. And I think like he should be in a lot more often. I think he's a guy that should be well into the rotation. I know it's tough. I think it's tough for him to even get in there. I don't think it'll happen. You own a business. It's not just easy to just go for middle of a weekday and just blow off work and run up there and do a show. It's not easy. So congratulations, and I hope to see you more. I really am looking forward to it. I enjoyed both your games very, very much. They were very simple and just creative. I really did like it. Now, like I said on Manners Live, I got reached out to by a few people about this. I do apologize for using the F slur. I shouldn't have done that. These guys, I wish I could blame them, but they do get under my skin. And I don't think I said it as much maliciously. But I do feel bad that I don't ever want to hurt the network. And I know it's people say it on here all the time, but yeah, I don't want to be part of that. So I don't want to be unjustly just hurting the network just to hurt it, just because a few people on comments are busting my balls. But anyway, I already said it on that show, so not a big deal. So I was mesmerized kind of by Justin's Star Wars collection. Justin is I did tweet this that I'm so glad I responded to something. I just so glad he found the show. He's such an interesting guy. Takes a lot of shit. I know all the people. He's a loser. He lives at home. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. But he does have kind of a weird, unique kind of brain. And I was looking at that collection, and I can't imagine the amount of time he's. I remember my son. He got a big one. I don't know which one it was. It was one of the big ships, and it took forever to put that shit together. What a pain in the ass. I can't imagine the hours he must have spent in that room putting that together. That meticulous, like just putting all those together, and just when he went around and showed us, I was just like, holy fuck, that takes a lot of effort and time, and like to spend it on that tells a lot about somebody. I was just blown away. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it kind of gave me some flashbacks to a woman I was dating. I might have mentioned this before, but I had there was a girl I was dating online. She told me, that she was a Harry Potter fan. I said, "Oh, it's interesting, So hanging out. She's like, "Oh, come see my collection." I went downstairs into her basement, and I looked around, and I was blown away. Doesn't even put it like a bow on how crazy this fucking room was. I should have. I can for the life of God, I was so stunned when I went down there that I just didn't take the pictures and put the whole gravity together. So it was downstairs in a basement, and it was like a village, like it was like a city, all around her basement, all built. It was so intricate, it was crazy. So I go and I look on another wall, and she also collected like Disney pins, and I don't know how many she had. It was 10,000, maybe more. And I was fucking blown away. And I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, I gotta show you one more thing. She brings me to this room. It's like this closet, but it's a big closet. I mean, it's closet's not even what it was. It looked like a small bedroom. And I had to look these up because I forgot what they were. But there was these monster high dolls, all in boxes. Like it was like the creepiest fucking thing I almost probably ever seen. You got the feeling like you weren't coming out of the basement. It was fuck. The whole room was full of them. None of them were opened. They were all propped. Like it was like if you would have used like that thinking for good, you could have cured cancer. It was crazy. The shit was nuts. I remember thinking when I left that house, like, I'm never coming back here. I mean, I'm never coming back here. I mean, somebody that like could spend. I mean, I think she had like a severe shopping addiction of sorts. Actually, not of sorts. She had a severe shopping. I mean, she had probably in that room $15,000-$20,000 worth of dolls, maybe more. And that's what it brought me back to when I saw Justin's collection. Now we haven't seen the whole house. We don't know what else he's got under his sleeve. But these people are nuts, man. And when they go into this collection mode, and it was, girls can be. It was very creepy from her. I can't imagine somebody walking in that room. They would be like, you bring a girl up there, whatever. You go in this room, and you just see the collection of the Star Wars, and gets you a little nervous. But great job by Justin this week. All around good. Both his bits hit. I know probably Don probably didn't like him, but I thought it was unbelievable him taping that inside that massage parlor. It was fucking balls of steel, and so great job. But that was gave me some flashbacks, man. It really had me mesmerized and went right back to that, and it was crazy. Next up, Freddy Lynn. Freddy Lynn promoting his show a week ahead of time with Blind Mike and Clemmer is one of the underrated, most fucking narcissistic, fucking crazy man things to do. When I saw him promote the show a week ahead, I was fucking floored. I'm like, it's like, who the fuck needs that promotion a week ahead, Freddie? Just promote it the day before or 2 days before. It's not that big of it's not like you're bringing on Donald Trump or something. You're bringing on Chris Clemmer and Blind Mike. Two good gets. This guy's lost his mind, man. Promoting the show a week ahead of time. You guys up my ads, comment on everything I say. Well, he got the better of me. He was right about Steve from Gloucester, who is I ain't gonna talk about him anymore. I have so little respect for him. I can't. It's hard to believe I could have this little respect for Steve, but Freddie Lynn promoting that show a week ahead of time was comical. I couldn't stop laughing. Fell over. Couldn't breathe. People were like, "You dying?" No, Freddie was promoting that show a week ahead of time. They were like, "What are you talking about?" I couldn't stop laughing. So, great job, Freddie. I'm sure you get a lot of views. It's very important, Like it's really going to be shocking when you get 700, 800, 900 views. You get Blind Mike and Clemmer on. I wonder why. An idiot. Let me see. I got something in here too. A little slow here. Let me pull something up. I saw Mick in the chat earlier. This guy's obsessed with cocaine. This guy thinks I'm just like a cocaine head. That's all I do all day, right, Mick? Let me pull this bookmark. I love this tweet today from Mick. 5 hours ago. It's a great fucking tweet. It's 5 years ago today. We recorded our first episode of Beyond Average. At the time, the goal was to use BAP to create opportunities for myself. And that's exactly what we've done. No idea what's next, but I'll forever be thankful for those who supported along the way. Yes. So you, at the time, used BAP to create opportunities for yourself, and then you decide not to take them, which is kind of funny. You do all this to get the opportunity, then you don't take them. I love that tweet. That's Mick in a nutshell, I appreciate what you do, Mick, but you got to take the opportunity that you tried to earn with the podcast, which is exactly what you did. But you just have yet to accept the opportunity. Yeah, who knows what's next? Sports reporter, working. Look, no tax on tips. You must be excited. You must be very excited, huh? That's really, really good stuff. Go back. You'll make tons more money. You go work in the restaurant, make more. Maybe do a show with Quinlan. Maybe have him bring you on his WPRO, whatever he fucking does. They're out there. The opportunities are endless for you. Then there's that show. It's out there. And you offer the job and you didn't take it, but good tweet today by Mick. I hope he, finds his journey and finds what he's on his journey and finds what he's looking for. I'm rooting for him, but congratulations. 5 years of BAP. In 5 years, he's done 25 episodes. Congratulations. I'm rooting for you, Mick. Good job. Very funny. Very funny tweet. Enjoyed that today. What else we got? Okay, so network shows. Good unrelated show this week. I enjoyed that a lot. I thought the first part of it, the questions, some of the questions that Tim asked, some of them I had forgotten about, or some of it I didn't even know about. He really went deep into the well. I thought Mike was real good on that show, and I actually felt like he really liked those guys. He played along. He went along with it. It's it could be a slog with Tim Smith. I still can't hardly understand him. I find him funny. That's why I'm glad when he writes to me on DMs and stuff, or we talk with words, because I have no problem understanding that. When he starts talking, those Aussies, man, they have a weird accent, so it's tough to understand them. But I thought it was a great show. I thought last night with Brando and John was really good too. I really like John. His partner backed out at the last second. Well, not really last second. I guess he gave him an hour. We kind of knew he was probably not going to come on. And John was real good. Brought up some really him and Brandon, good chemistry. John's a big Brando fan, so I was interested. I was surprised when I heard that he just like was like begging to come on. So, just want to read something quick. Brandon might get mad, but that's okay. So I don't know how to take this. I'm not sure. I mean, I hope everything's okay. I saw this person tweeting that night. I'm sure it's a joke. But yeah, he wrote back. Pat Ford wrote to Brandon. It's told me couldn't go on the show, and this is the kind of sick shit that we get from Pat Ford. Hey, dude, we just had to rush my daughter to the ER for the second time in a week. She's puking blood again. Sorry to leave you high and dry, but we'll be staying here overnight again. Now, I actually when I first heard it, I'm like, holy fuck, this poor guy, I did see him tweeting last night, so I'm going to assume, it's not true, obviously. But this is a sick and twisted individual. Very much so. He's a crazy guy. He's a crazy person. This Mick's boy right here. This is the kind of shit that he writes to my man Brando in text messages. This is what he has to. Brandon believed this. He fucking bought this man, hook, line, and sinker. I was nervous all night. Like, he was like, oh my God. He wrote back to me, like, can't believe this. I shouldn't have said what I said after. I won't read what he said, but he was just joking around. He was very concerned. I mean, that is just not nice, Pat. I mean, I hope it's not true. If it is, I'm really sorry to hear that. That's really terrible. But if you're making it up, I mean, you are a fucking sick and twisted individual. I'm just gonna say that. And I'm one. I know one. You know what I mean? I know what it looks like. But that is fucking just fucking crazy. This fucking world is so sick. What else we got here? I don't got too long tonight. I'm pretty tired. It's gonna be a short one. What else we got? Not too much. Pretty much it. We'll see what I got in the comments. It's gonna be a very short show. Any questions, quick? Because yeah, I'm a scumbag Freddy to read that. He's not kidding. Like, he's not. It's not real. Imagine writing that to somebody. You know what I mean? Just imagine, like, writing that to somebody that's not true. Like, you wouldn't write that to somebody. Like, if that was actually happening, you wouldn't tell them, Fred. I know you're fucking stupid, but Kane's Kitchen. I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm so fucking busy at work right now. I can't even get past it. So I'm lucky enough to even do this. Let's see. Yeah, this is a bad chat. Jesus, what happened? Anything else, guys? No? All right. We'll see you later.